Hey guys, Gary G back again for another video. I'm on site getting ready to detail this Range Rover right here. But did you know that any spray sealant can be used as a spray and rinse, kind of like G-On Wet Coat, G-Technic Easy Coat, or like Mirror Finish Polishes Touchless? Allegedly. Right here, I had a comment on one of my videos, and this guy says that things like Bead Maker can be used as a drying aid as well as a spray-on rinse-off sealant. Anything like that can be used. So today we're going to put that to the test. I've got a few products over here behind me we're going to go ahead and talk about, so let's go check it out. All right, so like I said, I got a few products here. I have got P&S Inspiration Defender, right? SiO2 spray sealant. This right here is actually Xtreme Solutions Topper. If you haven't seen the video I did, I actually compared these two. I'll go ahead and put it up there in a card. Then we got good old Bead Maker by P&S. And then Mirror Finish Polishes Touchless I have in a spray bottle. So the only product out of all four of these that is meant to be spray and rinse is touchless. Usually you put that in a foam cannon, spray it all over your vehicle, spray it down, and then hit it with water and it starts instantly beading. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a little experiment, if you will, and I'm gonna spray all these on and see if they actually react like Mirror Finish Polishes Touchless does. That's gonna be used as the control. All right, so I gotta do a maintenance on this vehicle here. I'm gonna do that first. I'm not actually gonna show that process because I've already got videos that show how I do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the inside, and then I'm gonna do the wash, and then I'm actually gonna strip off the sealant that's on here right now on this side, and I'm gonna show you in a few different spots how you can add those sealants on there like I just said right now. And we're gonna see if this is true. To be honest, I've never done it, so I have no idea. We're gonna figure it out together today. All right, cool. So for the first wheel, I'm gonna use my control, Touchless by Mirror Finish. This is the type of result that I wanna get from the product that I'm using. Okay, so spray it on, rinse it. Okay, so you can see there's beading on the wheels. There's even beading on the tires. This is the kind of result that I want to get from the other ones, the other products on the other wheels. So let's move on to the next one now. Okay, now the second wheel. This is the one we're going to use Bead Maker on. Okay, I just want to give you an idea what it looks like before. All right, so there's some beading. It's kind of weak. Now, I'm gonna spray on Bead Maker, like that. Let it set for a second. Spray it in, let's see if the beading gets better. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. In my opinion, I thought it got a little bit better. I don't know if it was a drastic change, but I definitely think it made a difference. So there you go. That is Bead Maker. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so for this third wheel, I chose Xtreme Solutions Topper. This is very similar to like Bead Maker in the way that you use it. Here's the third wheel's performance already. So as you can see, there is some beading. Let's see if we can improve it with Topper. Let it sit for a second, and then let's hit it. Wow. Yeah, so I would say that so far, out of the two regular paint sealants, this one definitely beads the best as spray and rinse. Definitely the biggest difference. I would say this is a better spray and rinse so far. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think. Last one is going to be P&S Defender. Let's go. So we see we got a little bit of beading here. All right, so now we're going to use P&S Inspiration Defender. This is actually my favorite paint sealant right now. I use it for my wash and waxes because it's about a 6-month. It's actually made to top inspiration coatings from P&S. So I haven't tried this one this way. Let's go ahead and try it. I know this probably has the highest concentration of SiO2 out of the other three that I've used other than touchless. So let's go. Okay, got a nice healthy layer of that on there, as you can see. Let it sit for a second. Let's go ahead and rinse it. Wow, yeah, another great example of a paint sealant that can be used as a spray and rinse. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the best one so far, if not topper. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. So now that we've had a little bit of fun with the wheels and we've used all 4 products, the last one was P&S Defender. Before that was Topper from Xtreme Solutions, good old bead maker from P&S, and touchless from Mirror Finish Polishes. Now, obviously the best one in my opinion out of all of them is this, because it's literally designed to be a spray and rinse, so it's not really fair. That's why I wanted to use that as the control of kind of what I'm expecting. And then I think, in my opinion, the worst was Bead Maker. The middle was Topper. And first place would be P&S Defender. That's just my opinion. You guys let me know down in the comments, please, what you think is the best. Okay, so now that the wheels are out of the way, I'm gonna go through and wash the whole vehicle as normal. I'm gonna strip one side, and on each panel, I'm gonna put different products. These 4 different products here, so we can see it on paint and see what the difference is there. And then at the end, I'm gonna say what I think is the ultimate overall best, at least out of the ones that I have, because there's a ton of these products out there. So, okay, now we're on to the paint portion. So on this front here, I am going to use touchless. Again, this is our control. This is the type of water behavior I'm going to want to get from the paint. Okay, so that's touchless. Here's the second panel. So pretty flat. On that one, we are going to use Bead Maker. Now that Bead Maker is all sprayed down, let's rinse. So as you can see, it's better. Definitely not a big increase in my opinion. Not compared to touchless, which behaves like a ceramic coating. So, not bad, not perfect. So again, third panel, Xtreme Solutions Topper. Remember, this one performed pretty well on the wheels. There's already some beading on there. Let's see if it's going to improve that. Right there. Let it sit for a second. Go ahead and spray. Wow. I don't know if you see that too, but that is pretty dang good. That one is almost as good, if not as good as touchless. I mean, that is pretty dang good if you ask me. Pretty amazing. Last one up, fourth panel. Last one up, fourth panel. Got some beading. We're gonna use Defender. Okay, spray it all down. Now that we got all that, let it sit for a second. And then we are gonna hit that bad boy. 3, 2, 1. Wow, I can't believe it. I think that Xtreme Solutions Topper might have done the best. Topper, Defender, bead maker, touchless. Wow, impressive. All right, guys, that's it. That's a wrap. It's all done. You guys saw what you saw. You tell me in the comments who you think won. In my opinion, overall, now especially after looking at the paint, I think it's Xtreme Solutions Topper. It's so funny because I've had that product just sitting around since I did that video for months, and I've had no use for it. Now, I'm gonna use it as a spray and rinse sealant. So I think it works fantastic. So again, these are all just products that I have. I'm not telling you that you have to have these products. You could use whatever you want. This is just what I had on the shelves and what I wanted to use for the video. Obviously, my favorite day-to-day is Mirror Finish Touchless. It's made for this. The detail store is just down the street. But I'm actually really impressed to see that that product worked that way, and that all these products really can be used in that sense. So if you already have a polymer or a ceramic-based sealant and you want to do faster application, then you can do it this way. My recommendation is this. I wouldn't do this as the base layer. I would always spray down an actual layer of paint sealant as the initial layer to your protection on your vehicle. And then if you want weekly or monthly from there, you can maintain it with a spray and rinse solution like this. And I think that that would help to keep it up. Again, your mileage may vary. The way you do it is the way you like to do it. This is the way that I like to do it. This is the way that I'm gonna do it from now on. All right, guys, thank you for coming back to another video. As always, thank you to all the Stay Slick fam. Thank you to all the guys who keep commenting and supporting me and coming back to my videos. I appreciate all you guys very much. Thank you. That's it for today's video. If you have any questions about any of the products that I use, make sure you ask me down below. I'm gonna have links to them, of course, down below. Yes, they are affiliate links. As always, don't cost you anything extra, but you support me. I would really appreciate if you buy through it. If you don't, no harm, no foul. So, thank you guys, all my Stay Slick fam. You guys have a great day. From Gary G at Stay Slick. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Stay slick. Let's get it.